In an unprecedented move that has sent shockwaves through both the entertainment industry and political circles worldwide, President Xi Jinping made a stunning announcement today that nobody saw coming. The Chinese president personally presented special national honors to actor and singer Liu Yuning and actress Zhao Lusi in a private ceremony at the Great Hall of the People, crediting them with single-handedly transforming China's economic landscape through their cultural influence. But wait until you hear what really happened behind closed doors that led to this shocking decision. The ceremony, which was kept under wraps until the last moment, has left economists, entertainment analysts, and political commentators scrambling to understand the full implications of this extraordinary recognition. Sources close to the presidential office revealed that Xi Jinping himself insisted on personally presenting the awards, breaking decades of protocol where such honors would typically be delegated to lower-ranking officials. What could have possibly convinced China's most powerful leader to take such an unusual step? The answer lies in a series of economic reports that have been classified until today, and what they reveal will absolutely blow your mind. According to explosive new data released by the Ministry of Commerce just hours before the ceremony, Liu Yuning's music catalog and Zhao Lusi's drama portfolio have generated an estimated economic impact exceeding 847 billion yuan in the past 3 years alone. Yes, you read that correctly, nearly $120 billion attributed directly to just two entertainment figures. But how is this even possible? And why is the government only revealing these staggering numbers now? Industry insiders are calling this the most dramatic revelation in Chinese entertainment history, with implications that reach far beyond television screens and concert halls. The story begins with Liu Yuning, the 31-year-old sensation whose journey from a restaurant singer to one of China's most influential artists reads like a fairy tale. But this is no ordinary success story. Intelligence reports from the Ministry of Culture suggest that Liu's music has been strategically penetrating international markets in ways that traditional Chinese soft power initiatives never could. His songs, particularly those featured in popular dramas and his solo releases, have been downloaded over 12 billion times globally, creating what economists are now calling the Liu Yuning effect, a phenomenon where his music serves as a gateway for international audiences to consume other Chinese cultural products. What makes this revelation even more controversial is the timing. Sources within the Communist Party's Central Committee, speaking on condition of anonymity, revealed that Liu Yuning's recognition comes at a moment when China is desperately seeking to counter declining foreign investment and growing international skepticism about Chinese cultural exports. Could this award be less about genuine economic impact and more about creating a narrative of cultural success amid economic uncertainty? Critics are already raising these questions, but the numbers being presented by the government tell a different story altogether. Liu Yuning's impact extends beyond mere streaming numbers. The romance of the Condor Heroes, where his haunting theme songs captured hearts across Asia, generated tourism revenue of approximately 32 billion yuan, as fans flocked to filming locations throughout China. His music From the Blood of Youth sparked a traditional Chinese clothing renaissance, with Hanfu sales skyrocketing by 347% in markets where the show aired. But here's where it gets really interesting. Classified documents obtained by our investigative team reveal that government officials were initially skeptical of Liu's economic value until data from Southeast Asian markets showed his music was outselling K-pop in several key demographics. The singer's live performances have become legendary economic events in themselves. His concerts don't just fill stadiums, they transform entire cities into temporary economic boom towns. When Liu performed in Chengdu last year, the city's hospitality sector reported a single-week revenue increase of 912 million yuan. Hotels were booked solid within hours of the concert announcement, restaurants reported doubling their normal business, and local retailers saw unprecedented demand for everything from traditional Chinese instruments to modern fashion items associated with Liu's style. Transportation systems were stretched to capacity, creating a ripple effect throughout the regional economy that lasted for months. But the real bombshell comes from Liu Yuning's international influence, particularly in unexpected markets. Government analysts have discovered that his music has been particularly successful in regions where China has been trying to expand its Belt and Road Initiative. In countries like Kazakhstan, Uzbekistan, and even parts of Eastern Europe, Liu's songs have topped charts and created what diplomatic sources are calling cultural beachheads for Chinese economic interests. His music videos, which often showcase Chinese landscapes, traditional culture, and modern urban development, have reportedly influenced tourism decisions worth billions of yuan. The controversy deepens when examining how Liu's music has been strategically deployed in state media campaigns. Several of his patriotic songs, while commercially successful, have been synchronized with major government initiatives. His song "The Light of China" was released just days before a major economic summit, and data suggests it influenced international perception of Chinese economic stability. Critics argue this raises serious questions about the intersection of entertainment, propaganda, and economic policy. Is Liu Yuning an independent artist whose success naturally aligned with national interests, or has he been a willing participant in a sophisticated soft power strategy? Enter Zhao Lusi, the 26-year-old actress whose meteoric rise has been nothing short of phenomenal, and whose economic impact might be even more staggering than her male counterpart. The government's economic report credits Zhao with generating over 538 billion yuan in economic activity through her drama portfolio. But these numbers, while impressive, tell only part of a much more complex and controversial story that has been unfolding behind the scenes of China's entertainment industry. Zhao Lusi's drama Hidden Love became more than just a television phenomenon, it became a cultural and economic tsunami. The show generated 327 billion yuan in direct and indirect economic activity, a number so astronomical that many economists initially dismissed it as government propaganda. However, detailed breakdowns reveal how this figure was calculated, and the methodology is both fascinating and disturbing in its implications. The show sparked consumer spending across dozens of product categories, from fashion and cosmetics to food and beverage items featured in the series, creating what marketing experts now call the Zhao Lusi multiplier effect. The fashion industry alone credits Zhao with creating demand worth over 94 billion yuan. Every outfit she wears in her dramas becomes an instant trend, with manufacturers racing to produce affordable versions for the mass market. The pink dress from episode 12 of Hidden Love generated sales of replica items worth over 2 billion yuan within a single month. Makeup styles she popularizes sell out within hours. Even her hairstyles trigger economic activity, with salons across China offering Zhao Lusi looks that have become their highest revenue services. But here's where the story takes a darker, more complex turn. Confidential reports from the State Administration of Radio and Television suggest that Zhao's casting in certain dramas was not purely artistic. Government officials allegedly identified her unique ability to influence consumer behavior early in her career and strategically positioned her in projects designed to stimulate specific economic sectors. This raises profound questions about artistic integrity, government manipulation of entertainment, and the blurring lines between culture and state economic planning. Zhao's drama, Love Like the Galaxy, had an even more surprising economic impact. The historical drama sparked a renaissance in traditional Chinese astronomy, calligraphy, and classical literature. Universities reported a 47% increase in applications for classical Chinese studies programs. Publishers sold over 90 million copies of classical texts referenced in the show. Traditional crafts workshops that taught skills depicted in the drama saw waiting lists extend for months. The total economic impact of this cultural revival, directly attributed to one drama, exceeded 73 billion yuan. The international impact of Zhao's work has been equally remarkable and equally controversial. Her dramas have been licensed to over 83 countries, generating significant foreign revenue. But more importantly, they've created what the Ministry of Commerce calls aspirational consumption, foreign audiences who consume Chinese products because they want to emulate lifestyles depicted in Zhao's dramas.